have my pen. Dang it, I gotta.
Should I like good morning?
You should.
Don't forget your
Wednesday at 6 or something. Okay, turn down your noise. Alrighty, guys, are we ready? This is for law of sines, and this is what you should be working on this time. You will, this is important, you will need a calculator. So I'm sure that there's some online that have the inverse sine and inverse cosine. You can use those, or you can use Ms. Schneider over at Gateway, and Ms. Geyer over here can get you a calculator. All right. What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. Law of sines. So law of sines is a pretty easy and straightforward kind of formula. Side A, the little the lowercase variables, lowercase letters represent sides, and the uppercase letters represent angles, okay? And they're always sines, hence law of sines. All right, we use this formula when you do not have a right triangle, because when you do have a right triangle, what do you use when you do have a right triangle? What is the little saying that you use when you do have a right triangle? Okay, write that down, because I can hear you, but nobody else can. There you go. Okay, everyone look over here at Orion's notepad. This is what you use. SOHCAHTOA. Sine opposite over hypotenuse, cosine adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. That is what you use when you do have a right triangle, okay? But when you do not, and you want to find angles or sides, you have to use the law of sines, okay? All right. So this is all it is. Side A over sine A, side B over sine B, and side C over sine C. That's it. They all equal to each other. So, say again? Yeah, and you can. That's right. Orion just told me that the other thing I should say is that you can flip them. So it can be sine A over side A. Okay, thank you. Although Jenna isn't here, Israel. Sine B over side B and sine C over side C. So you have 3 dimensions of a triangle, and you need to find the other 3. They cannot be just any 3 dimensions, though. What you have to have are, in order to use law of sines, okay. In order to use law of sines, you have to have angle, angle, side, so 2 angles and a side, or side, angle, angle, right? So 2 angles and adjacent side. Make sense? Angle, side, angle, so 2 angles and the side that's between them, or side, side, angle, or angle, side, side. This down here is going to be an ambiguous case. Ambiguous means something that you're maybe not able, it doesn't, how can I say this? The ambiguous case means that the triangle that you find, it never happens. Excellent. Why aren't you doing your assignments? You know these things. Okay, so here's our first example. All right, so we're given a triangle ABC. So angle A is 70 degrees, angle B is 80, and side A is 12 centimeters. We want to find the measures of angle C, sides B, and side C. All right, so first off, what's the easiest way to find angle C? You can either write it in a notepad or put it in the chat box. Easiest way, everyone has to answer. I'm not going on until everyone answers. I don't care if it's right, I don't care if it's wrong. I need an answer. Capital C, so we're finding the angle C.
Well, they give us the angle for A and the side for A, so we're going to have to do the angle over, what was it, the angle over side, sine, lowercase a over sine of uppercase A. And then we're going to have to do equals, equals, lower,
Okay, you're just, what you need to do, seriously, Orion, is write it down just so that you know, because I think you know what you're trying to say. You just have to have, if you're doing sine on top, then the signs are on top for everything and the sides on the bottom. So I think that's just where you're getting mixed up. Just make sure that you have it written down. So, there we go. So the other thing, James, I don't know where Izzy is, but he left us. James says to make the angles add up to 180, and that would be an easy way to do it. Yes, that would be perfect. Orion was also saying that we would do angle A over side A, which we know both of those, and then we could do angle B, the sine of B over side B, and we could find B. So let's look at my, and that's exactly what it says right here, what Orion was saying to find side B, and it's going to be 12.6 centimeters. Now, honestly, what James and Orion put down there for finding the third angle is what I would do. I would say 180 minus 70 minus 80 to find my last angle. Be easier. All right, and then to find the side, we got, this is 12, so this sine over here is 12.6. Okay, and then you can use A over the angle A over side A or side A over angle A. Again, if you remember, just make sure that you have the sides on top and the angles on the bottom. That's all you need. All right, or flipped, either way, but they both have to be in the same place. Okay, and so if we have the side C, that's what we're looking for. We multiply both sides by sine C, or yeah, sine of 30, sorry, because C is 30. And we get 12 times sine of 30 divided by sine of 70, and that makes the side C 6.4 centimeters. All right, law of sines, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I think I have one more example. Okay, last example. Oh no, sorry, that's not an example, that's just all of our unknowns are now known. Okay, so here's our second example. So we're given a triangle again, ABC. Angle C is 115, angle B is 30, side A is 30 centimeters. We want to find the measures of angle A, sides B and C. Okay? Easiest thing to do to find the angle is, that's a question.
180 minus 30, 180, minus 115.
There we go. Again, angles all add up to 180, so we're going to subtract them from 180. All right, so angle A then is going to be 35 degrees. All right, that said, now let's find side C and side B. Okay, and since I don't have this written down, I have my calculator. Let me move it. Okay. So, this is how you would use your calculator. All right, so let's set it up where we're going to have sine of C over side C. Well, now let's put our sides on top. Pardon me? Oh, you can't see it? It's on here. Okay, do you guys see my calculator? Michaela. No. My calculator is right here. Okay. All right. You just see a black box. No, my calculator.
You could go to your settings and just click on the calculator and hit view and hit scientific, and it's the same kind of like sign, and it has inverse sine, cosine.
Okay, hold on. Help me out here. Orion is trying to, I have a calculator that I pull up, but apparently it's not, no one can see it. Okay. Oh, no, I don't have, I know down here.
Oh yeah. Where is it?
It's my system. I don't have that calculator. That big one. I don't think I have that one. Let's look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Now go see if I can see, you can see it. All right. Can anybody see this one?
Exit. No, I can't see it.
All right. I don't know why.
I think it's because you know when you do the box to show where you're recording, you didn't do the box with the calculator. You have to add that in there too.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to use my calculator anyway because I can't do this in my head.
Tell them if they have like an HP or something.
Yeah, if you guys have a calculator, go ahead and use it. And then in your little boxes, write down your answers, please. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do sine of 115. Okay, whoa, didn't do my sine. Oh, I have to do that backwards. Okay, so sine of 115 is 0.9. And I'm going to multiply that. Wait a minute. I'm going to do sine over sine. I'm going to do C over sine is equal to, yeah, I do. B over sine, or A over sine, right? 30 over sine. I know. I'm not good at doing math without paper. Are you guys doing this? Orion's giving me paper because I was just going to use my calculator. Okay, thank you. So, let me see. I'm going to try and write, which I doubt I can do. I'm going to use this to write, but I have to use my paper to calculate. Okay, are you ready? You guys got your calculator, your piece of paper? So what I want to do is sine, I want this to be over. I forgot my writing utensil. You guys got it already? Oh no, oh, you know what, Mr. Horton has one. Oh, good.
What about?
I thought it's just Mr. Horton has one.
I thought the English teacher has one.
I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to multiply both sides by sine of 115. So I'm going to use my calculator. Sine of 115 is 0.9. You guys seriously write it down if you know what the answer is. And then I'm going to multiply that by 30 because that's the side. And then I'm going to divide that by sine of 35. All right, so side C is going to be 47.4. Okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing for side B. And so I'm going to write it down. Okay, ready? Let's see. Side B. Let's put B over sine of 30. I know. And that's equal to, so let's just say 30, because I can keep my sign, my A. I could use any one though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sine of 35. Okay, so you guys, if you have a calculator, someone just, no, I did. That was me. Hold on, I gotta get my calculator back. Okay, I know, the calculator that you can't see. So I'm gonna have 30, all right, 30, and my calculator that's not working. I'm gonna divide that by sine of 35, and then I'm gonna multiply by sine of 30. And so my side B is 26.15. Okay? Easy, easy. This, really, guys, this is all that we have to remember. It's the same for everything. So the law of sines is really pretty easy and pretty straightforward. Okay, and then it's 26.2, and I think that's what I said, and 47.4. Those are my sides. Now, the ambiguous case is when you're given a side, and an angle that's not next to an angle that is not included. You have two sides with the angle that's not included. So if I would have, if you look back at this triangle, if I would have these two sides and then this angle, okay? So let me go forward. The situation is ambiguous, and by that we mean that the dimensions may not form a triangle, or there could be one or two triangles, not just one, there could be two. All right? So we're not going to do anything like that in this course. When you get to core 3, you will do ambiguous cases, so that's the fun that you have to expect in core 3. All right, so really remember law of sines. Side A over sine A, side B over sine B, side C over sine C, or you can flip them. Does that make sense? Make sense, everybody? Yes. Okay. Thank you, James. Thank you. Somebody's listening. Okay. All right. So that is all that I had got for you today, guys. Anybody have questions? Questions? No questions, Michaela? Okay, James, no questions? Excellent. Orion, any questions? No? And seriously, with what you've shown me today, you should be working. Okay, guys, that's it then. Have a great week. Let me know if you have any questions.